Hi students, welcome back. This is Plus 2 Computer Science Chapter 9 Part 2 video. Before getting into the video, please do subscribe. In the previous class you have learnt about list and now you are going to learn tuples. Python programming language has four collections of data types such as list, tuple, set and dictionary. In the previous class, you have learnt about list and now you're going to learn about tuples. Tuple consists of a number of values separated by comma and enclosed within parentheses. And yes, tuples are similar to list. The values in the list can be changed but not in the tuples. That means lists are changeable, that is mutable. And tuples are unchangeable, which means immutable. So this is the only difference between tuple and list. And the similarity is both are used for collections of data type. And there is a main advantage of tuples over list, that is iterating tuples is faster than list. So we have possibilities of collecting data types in two ways, that is one is list and the other one is tuple. Both are going to do the same task, but when comparing the performance, tuples are faster than list. So now let's see how to create tuples, access elements in tuples and how to delete tuples. Okay, now let's create tuples using online editor. Here we do have a line, that is my data is equal to, inside parentheses we have three elements. Now this is what tuple, and we are going to print my data. So let's run the program. Look at this. So if the elements are present inside parentheses, then it is tuples. So tuple can be created using tuple function. So simply write the keyword tuple, and inside parentheses we have to use square bracket to enter the elements. Use comma to separate the elements, close the square bracket and close the parentheses. So this is another way of creating tuple using tuple function. Look at this. So tuple is displayed. Accessing values in a tuple is similar to list. Each element of a tuple has an index number starting from 0. So if you want to print the complete tuple, you have to use the print statement just like this. Give only the tuple name. My data is the tuple name, and you have to use only the name of the tuple so that the complete elements present in the tuple will be displayed. If you want to access very few elements from this tuple, then we have to use square bracket and mention the index number. Index number you can use the start value and the end value. For example, let me give index 1 and up to 3, which means 1 to 2. Always do remember end value will work one number less. If your input is 3, it will work up to 2. So let us check the output. Look at this. Only two elements are there, that is index 1 and index 2. And you can change the end value. Let us enter 4 and execute it. And also it is completely optional to give the index start value or end value. You can simply ignore it. Okay, look at the output. So now let's learn how to update and delete tuple. So as you know, a tuple is immutable. The elements in a tuple cannot be changed. Instead of altering values in a tuple, you can join two tuples or delete the entire tuple. So this two action is possible. Either you can join or you can delete. So look at the program. First line is my data, that is first tuple. Second line is my data 1, that is the second tuple. Third line we have introduced another variable result, and we have added both the tuple my data plus my data 1. So it is not going to do addition. It is going to join both the tuples and it stores all the elements in result variable. So that is what we are going to print now. Let's see the output. Look at the output. So now let's see how to delete a tuple. Simply we have to use del keyword and let us delete result. So here we do have a print statement. So deleted result, if you try to print, what happens? So let's see, let's execute the program. You will get the error message that result is not defined, which means it is already deleted. So after deletion, you can't print the tuple. So let's see tuple assignment. Tuple assignment is a powerful feature in Python. So first of all, in the left side, you have to give the name of the variables, tuple variables. And in the right side, you have to assign it with values. That also should be inside parentheses. So here we do have 3 variables and its values. Now let's print the tuple values. You have to give the names A, B and C. These are the variable names. Let's run the program. Look at this. Values are printed. So finally, let us see about nested tuples. In Python, a tuple can be defined inside another tuple, that is called as nested tuple. So let's introduce a tuple here. Give a name A equal to, inside this parenthesis, you can enter the values. And if you need to insert another tuple, just use this parenthesis. Again, start giving the values. Elements can be of any data type. And finally, let's print the tuple. The overall name of this nested tuple is A. And simply run the program. So here outside we do have one parenthesis, that is the tuple, and inside we do have another parenthesis, that is inside tuple. So overall it is nested tuple. Let's execute it. Look at this. Nested tuple is printed. And you have certain programs based on tuples. Try all the programs using Python, online compiler or IDLE. And here all the functions used in list can be applicable even for tuples. So try all the functions. That's all for today. Thank you.